Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week the live stream of the Sith Taker Knock the Sith Out to Hyperspace Boogaloo, the final. This is producer Tim, and we will head to the table and say hello to the players. Just volumes back on so we can actually hear people.
Fez, they removed that out of the show on Disney Plus.
Okay, guys, you are live on Twitch. Say hello, Kester.
Hi.
And say hello, Brendon.
Hello.
So, congratulations, both of you. You've made it all the way to the final. And yeah, we're going to have ourselves a little showdown. So there is, are we going to play with a 2-hour clock or the hour and 15?
Hour and 15 makes sense.
Is that right with you, Kester?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Until I'm losing at the end.
You need that extra turn. I'll change the timer for that. Cool. So I believe Brendon's getting first player.
Yes.
So it's up. What's that? 75 minutes. Cool. Well, that's all good to go. So myself and Ben obviously pop off into the commentary table if you or the chat room if you need anything. You know where we are, but I'm sure you'll be both happy. Would like to sort of a big thank you to Kester first up for making us our nice new swanky Sith Takers map or mat. So yeah.
Credit to Crazy Vulcan for the concept of being able to plot those mats around and just chuck them on any table. But yeah, the design's fine. No,
it's great, and I say obviously having the ability to rotate it with the logos was pretty cool. But enough of that. We'll let you guys get off so you can get set up, and then yeah.
Cheers, guys.
See you guys in about an hour and a quarter.
Alrighty.
Brendon, all your teammates are in the chat now as well.
Perfect.
Okie dokie. So we'll let the players get set up now. Gonna do fine. Facebook. For those who are using all caps in the chat, the stream bot doesn't like that, so he will just keep turning people off.
Evening, Chris. I've just told Brendon that you're all here for him.
Yeah, I hung around for...
Definitely going to lose for you.
Right. Good evening, Ben. How are you doing?
Hi, Tim. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Nice to see you in real life the other day, even if it was only for 2 seconds or so out of my car window.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Like suddenly, sort of saying you can sort of pop around, grab the laptop, and then it's like, well, yeah, I've probably not seen you in about, what, 6 months? Probably longer.
Yeah, it might be longer than that.
Well, I know with lockdown, I stopped playing very early on.
Yeah, you stopped earlier with work and stuff, didn't you, though?
Yeah, well, that's it. Just working in the hospital, I just felt that I was at more risk of either bringing it to the club or if I got it from the club, I didn't want to bring it into work. So.
Yeah. Chris on the chat has just put, "Where's Rich Chatman Polly?" That's well going to be a new group chat nickname.
I tell you, as soon as Rich Polly pops along, let me know and I'll just ban him. So, do you want to quickly run through the lists? It's the same. Obviously, we saw both these lists last week.
Yeah, so Brendon's got a version of malware. He's got intimidation on Malorus, and he's also got the Tina in the TIE Fighter. That I'm hoping he crits to death this game because he's let me down every game with that up to now. He's promised to have a zombie ship, and it's not happened yet. And Kester has Hollow with Proud Tradition and Advanced Optics. So you basically never flip in Proud Tradition because he's just pumping off that stress somewhere else. Hollow, again, has got Proud Tradition and Optics. And Muse. And Muse's ability is you can get rid of a stress at the start of engagement. So he also is very rarely going to have his Proud Tradition flipped. And then he's got Lieutenant Reavers and just 3 generic Epsilon Squadron cadets. So they're both. There's a lot of TIE fighters. They're very different lists, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think Brendon getting first play is going to be crucial because all those Initiative 1 TIE fighters are going to be taking the Malorus strains before Kester's Initiative 1s are going to shoot, which obviously could be quite crucial, taking those 3 agility ships down to 2. But no, it should be an interesting match. It's nice to see, although it's 2 first order lists in the final, they are 2 very different first order lists. A lot of TIE fighters, but
Kester did choose to go second.
No, absolutely, and I think that's the right call because you want the Kester wants Brendon's TIE fighters to shoot first because then they're forced to take the Malorus strain if they roll a blank.
Yeah.
So no, absolutely. That's why I took a bid with my list so that in the mirror match I can actually force the other list to go first.
Yeah, you do tend to want to go first with that. I mean, luckily, a couple of Kester ships will still shoot before Brendon's are strained anyway.
Yeah.
So Muse and Hollow will still have to shoot first. So interestingly, Kester's not gone for the joust, so he obviously doesn't believe that he can outjoust the list. Because last time he just straight up jousted, didn't he, with Actor's list?
Yeah, I mean, I think the First Order Swarm is a very hard list to joust because, you know, all those 2 red dice attacks with, you know, re-rolling the blank. What's that, Admiral O'Shea or whatever it is?
I think it's called. Oh, no, Admiral O'Shea, I think.
Oh, Kester's just shrunk his. He's just shrunk his 2 fighters.
Oh no.
So where is it? Yeah, he's just
You never have to sort it.
yeah, mini TIE fighter.
Look at how quick he managed to sort that out.
What
You
did
can
he-
tell he helps do some of the developing for this,
So
doesn't he?
what did he do? Just do a little move there.
Yeah, he just.
There he is.
Yeah, when it moved, it said something about in the chat about the wrong scale.
Admiral O'Shea. Oh, he's been moved. He's on a rock. He's on a rock now. Does he have to roll for it? Anyway, I think I've just done a Facebook post, so I think we're pretty much good to go. So the players have opted for a 1 hour 15-minute timer as opposed to the 2-hour timer that perhaps a standard final would perhaps get.
I never really understand that.
Well, I do kind of get it because you don't necessarily want to decide the final based on time, although that can be a win condition. So, like giving the players, you know, full opportunity to get a correct resolution. But I suppose it doesn't really make sense when it's the only game.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like it. I don't know why. It kind of bugs me a little bit.
Well, I mean, I was about to say, you know, my usual spiel at the start of a final, but I don't suppose you do. But the basically, whenever
I only get to finals at good competitions. Don't bother with any of your rubbish ones.
Oh, what, the element game store champs and regionals?
Yeah,
So,
no one cares about them.
So basically, whenever I used to like run a final, I used to say to both players, like, you have 2 hours available, but if you both use 2 hours, I'll be very upset. Because normally at that point we've all had enough of X-Wing for the weekend and want to go home. So lots of chat in the Twitch chat. I assume the audio level's coming through okay. Ben's got a new mic and a new setup, so hopefully you can see the TTS board.
I'm rocking a double laptop tonight.
Oh, nerd.
And just what we were talking about before, Willow's fallen asleep at the end of Harry Potter again. She still has not seen the end of the whole thing. Last night we put it on for her and she fell asleep with like a hand as like a little shelf So we've got a little baby Yoda toy, so we put it in her hand and took a picture like it was stood looking at her.
I think they've
Because we're
started.
grown ups.
Yep, they've started. So, opening manoeuvres. So we've got Kester in the bottom left as we're sort of looking at the mat, and we've got Brendon in the top right. So yeah, Kester definitely not opting for that joust. Potentially perhaps trying to get the first engagement through the obstacles, maybe. But we do have the standard opening manoeuvre from Kester, which is everybody taking target locks on Hollow.
Just a ball of locks. It's interesting because obviously Brendon's got two little squads going on. It's kind of similar to what we saw with Actor last week.
Yeah, it is very, very interesting. But obviously, it looks like they're obviously flying sort of together now, or at least closing in.
Interested to see how, because clearly Kester doesn't want to joust, but I'll be interested to see how he stops this joust, because unless he just spins around and goes back.
I mean, unless he's going to try and go very quickly and try and take on the swarm on the flank, which against TIE fighters is very hard because, like, you know, purple, brown, and yellow could just do a hard 2 here. And, you know, green, pink, blue will either just go straight forwards or perhaps do a 3 bank. And that brings all those arcs around. But no, it's... obviously, this event was hyperspace format, and it's using the pre-November 2020 points. So I have updated the XWS for the overlay. So you will notice that some of these lists are not quite the same now. So I think Brendon's list comes a few points over, but he could just drop Intimidation off Malorus if he wants.
I think Kes said his was a little bit cheaper. I might be wrong though.
I mean, I know none of the Epsilons or TN have gone up. It's just Malorus that's gone up in points.
Yeah. Chris asked if illegal. They're both illegal now in hyperspace because the Epsilon Squadron Cadet isn't hyperspace legal.
No.
I think Hollow is.
No, I think
I'd have to actually look.
I think everything else is. Yeah, because I did build the list quickly earlier. So yeah, no, it's interesting.
We haven't really
a lot of the
dived
cheap
into hyperspace much, have we?
No, but I'm saying it's interesting to see all those sort of the basic generics all being removed from hyperspace. Might reduce a swarm meta, I guess.
No, I think it's good. I think a lot of the popular ships seem to have been taken out this time, which is nice.
Freaky G, it is 17 minutes past 7 in the evening. Perfect X-Wing time. Okay, so Brendon's not committing fully to the hard turn here, so just a bank. It'll be interesting to see if Kester's gone forwards or if Kester's turning in. Even if Kester's just gone forwards, I don't think there'll be many shots exchanged. Possibly purple might be in range of yellow, maybe. Oh,
No,
is that Rich Polly in the chat?
Yep.
Ah.
And even just kicked out for a little bit, just banned.
I need to remember how to unban him. Okay, so Kester's coming straight forward, so I imagine we will definitely see some sort of engagement next turn.
I'm guessing he's going to split them up then from the looks of things and bring some through that gap, and then the rest come around the rock from the other side.
I found the button.
I love that you banned him. You're not really sorry, are you?
No, it was too good for content. Oh, TN's gone for a little cheeky barrel roll there. What was that?
That's
That
a
was a
coordinate with Malorus.
which is a stressful action, but I imagine the blues for Malorus will be pretty simple next turn.
Yeah.
So just checking for Hollow's ability about passing tokens over.
Maybe. I'm assuming he's going to give that evade to someone.
Yeah, trying to probably work out if yellow or green are going to get shot here. I think green's probably more.
Give it to green.
Yeah, I think green's more at risk of getting shot.
But what has he got there anyway? Got a focus, yeah.
He has, but I mean, and yellow will probably only get shot by 1. Green is potentially going to get shot by 2. Although purple's arc might not quite catch green.
I think I'd give it to green though. I always give it to yellow. To be honest, I think you're safe either way, really.
Oh, you said it now. This is it. It's 2 red dice. Range 3. Sorry, 2 red dice. It is a fairly reliable 2, although he has rolled a blank on that Malorus reroll. Oh, I bet he regrets not passing that evade token over now.
He's going to shoot green, isn't he? Yeah. He spent it this time. It's a shame that, really.
What's that?
That he took the damage there, really.
Yeah, but I guess I suppose perhaps if you put the evade on green, then purple would shoot yellow. Maybe you end up with the same result. I mean, it's a very unlucky defense roll. 4 blanks. But yeah, this will be an interesting turn now because you're going to see the full might of the swarm turn in. 1 banks, probably.
Yeah, there seems no reason why to not just spread those arcs really wide.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly it. And you don't want to overcommit because if you go too quick, potentially, you could fly past or your arc comes too far forwards. I mean, maybe purple doesn't want to do the 1 bank, depending on that rock the next turn.
I mean, even if you have to fly over the rock, you're not really that bothered, are you? If you can take some ships out this turn, just sheer amount of numbers.
Well, that's interesting. Lieutenant Revis will trigger on the strains as well, won't he?
Yeah.
So when one of Brendon's TIE fighters takes a red token like a strain, Lieutenant Revis, if it hasn't got a target lock, can acquire a target lock on it. So yeah, that's quite interesting. What do you think Hollow's going to do here to try and get into a fight? Like a hard 3? Try and dodge around some arcs, maybe?
I don't know. Like, you've got to be careful. You don't really want to throw Hollow in too much, do you? Like, 'cause you can't take many shots. Just like to point out that we've got Kester's animated Hollow as well, though. this time it works. So you can see their panel slowly
Yeah,
changing
so,
colour,
yeah,
which
if
is
I
cool.
zoom in whilst we're watching. So
Also,
go on.
worth noting, he has no pegs on his ships either. So they actually look like ships, which are cool. So, like we said at the start, Kester's the one who did the map for us, which is cool. He also designed the banners on the league pages as well.
Yeah, it's all looking very fancy this season.
Yeah, a good job. Okay.
I guess he's gone quick there because maybe he's looking to. Arrow with Tabletop Simulator.
There we go.
Green's work. I'm not sure if it's Lieutenant Revis has suddenly stopped working.
Yes. Don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay, it's worked now.
Oh.
So yeah, so Brendon went quick there, and obviously looking for the block, and has got it into Revis. Only just by looks thing. Maybe about a quarter of a base length, I reckon.
Yeah.
That could be massive because obviously Revis now won't have a target lock. Won't have a focus. Makes them certainly a bit more vulnerable in defence.
I mean, it depends where Hollow ends up going. He's a possibility of Hollow lobbing him one, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But it depends if Hollow's in arc, doesn't it? You know, he's...
Well, Hollow's going to be an arc, surely. He's going to have...
Oh, I mean, like how much of a risk he's in.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, Hollow could just do like a hard 2 here. Maybe everybody just goes into TN. Or perhaps you try and put Hollow into the same target that Muse goes for and try and initiative kill something. I mean, I don't think Muse is range 1. Just out, I think, because it's 2.5 base lengths and there's 2 bases in there. Very close.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just turning the noise off on the Discord. It's well annoying.
Okay, so we have a strain there from Hollow, so we can do a target lock action. Probably just trying to decide here who he wants to focus fire into. Looks like purple.
Sorry about that. Just turning the volume up. Can't make his mind up.
I think it's the right choice because worst case you're going to have the Hollow takes a focus and passes the strain to purple.
I think I'd be tempted to fire it all into the yellow TIE fighter of Brendon's because that's the
TN.
the crit generator, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, maybe he just thinks perhaps he gets 2 range 2 shots here with Hollow and Muse into the same target, and obviously trying to perhaps initiative kill one TIE fighter. So looks like it's a range 2 shot from Malorus first. Oh, double blank out, so has to Malorus for a blank.
Oh, and he still gets nothing.
Hollow. If purple is dub cadet, I think it's range 2, yeah.
Range 2. Yeah.
Well, who needs a target lock with hit crit? And only 1 blank, which is not terrible. So purple loses a shield. So we've got TN next.
Range 1 into the green. Malorus.
Oh, getting very unlucky with these Malorus rerolls. I don't think any of them have actually rolled a paint at the moment. So just going to leave it at 1. And we get 1 evade.
Yeah, I guess, he knows he's taken a few shots on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's the right call. So Muse next.
This is Muse.
Shooting purple again. It crits.
Certainly got ticks.
Yeah. Oh, lots of wiggles. No need to worry about any damage there. So now we have all the Initiative 1 ships. So that's 5 for Brendon and 4 for Kester. We'll see if they maybe focus on this yellow TIE fighter to start with that hasn't got a focus token.
Yes, on Revis.
Oh, double blank again. So, Malorus is into an eyeball, so probably spends the focus.
So he's got a lock now on that ship.
Yep.
Revis has.
So it takes spins the focus for a hit, and we get an evade.
Okay.
I mean, this is it. As a TIE fighter, sort of player, I don't mind 2 red dice attack necessarily. I mean, obviously this should be a very consistent. It doesn't always seem to come out. So I think this might be into Muse because it's range 2.
Ooh, blanks.
Yeah. So the crit is a fuel leak. Is that?
Stun pilot.
Oh, stun pilot. Yeah.
So don't go over rocks. Fine. Same. He's going to go against Muse here with this one. Oh man, can't re-roll them either, can he? Oh, he's got focus.
Yeah. This is it. Painter's good. That's another damage on Muse.
1 left. Every time I've watched Kez's games, Muse is the first to go.
It's interesting though because I guess it can't initiative kill anything because it was all shooting initiative 1. So does green have? I think green bumped, didn't it? Yeah. Green and pink both bumps. There's no focus tokens coming out of these 2. So going to Malorus here. Oh, again into another blank. As a fellow Malorus player, I am wincing at these. Oh, but that's enough.
Oh, but Kez has also blanked out a lot on these rolls.
Yeah, so what's that? 3 eyes.
Not like throughout the game, just with Muse. Muse just wanted to die, man. He'd had enough.
It's not terrible. So, like,
yeah, I guess it depends what he does in return, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I guess he swapped targets maybe because Revis was just going to move that target a lot closer and closer, I guess. But so
where's he moved it?
So it's like it's on pink, isn't it?
Yeah, range 2.
Oh,
hit crit. Need it.
Yeah. So it'll be a shield on pink.
Removes the strain. Range 1 here. I guess he's got no mod, so he just needs to maximise his amount of dice thrown.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, 2 hits.
2.
Yeah.
I think that was into purple.
Oh, and a blank out. So I think purple will be taking a shield.
Purple's taken 2 damage cards.
Well, that's what I mean. He'd already taken the shield, so that was straight onto hull.
Yeah.
So this is it. You've got 2 TIE fighters now to try and finish the job. So 1 hit.
Just 1.
Yeah.
Has he got him? He hasn't got him with that one. I'd shoot with the Tina.
Yeah, I mean, Tina's strained as well.
It's just the fact that she's going to be taking crits,
Yeah,
and you want that shield gone. So that it's more of you can't just sort of do it for fun. So he's definitely losing that shield. Yeah. So the shield's gone, which is what you want.
yeah. So yeah, no free use of that ability.
Yeah. This does look like next turn when Brendon is going to really smash the crits into something. If he can get that Tina near Hollow, and his tie is pointing that way, Hollow's going to have a bad time.
Yep, so first engagement, and Kester has lost Muse, and has got purple down to 1 hull, but has not taken a gun off the table. So really, Hollow probably needs to try and kill off the purple TIE fighter, try and keep the game balanced.
Interesting, because I don't know where Brennan's not got much choices here. Like, he's probably just going to bump a lot and get in the way and try and push damage through with the Malorus rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, the TIE FOs do have sloops. So, Purple could K-turn, Tina could do a sloop.
But after that, everything's a bit more...
Yeah, I mean, like, the self-bump is not terrible. But even Pink could go, like, 2 forwards, Blue could do a 2 bank or something. Green and Brown are probably the hardest ones to try and work out where they go.
Chris, yeah, we did ban Rich. We let him back because he cried on the group chat. The joust appears honourable. It was an avoided joust to eventually joust afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. We were worried to start with that there was going to be a dishonourable. But no, they have have realised the error of their ways and have now had a delayed joust. So, I mean, the other thing to consider, I suppose, is we have a couple of strain tokens out there. So it looks like Brendon's Blue TIE Fighter and Malorus are both strained. And Kester's Purple TIE Fighter is strained. So, those ships potentially will want to do blues. Not that you have to. Like, sometimes, you don't really care because, I mean, it takes you down to 2 greens for 1 shot.
Just took focus up. Just because there's a lot of ships going on, so it's easy to forget and it just stay in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. It is going to just be messy now.
That's it with swarms. You set up for like a nice engagement, maybe a second engagement, but then you just accept the fact that you can have a couple of messy turns until you can kind of break away the other side and sort of regroup and get a bit more space, get a bit of space back, a bit of formation back.
They're both very jousty lists, though, aren't they? So the main strength is the joustiness.
Yep.
So sooner or later, you have to kind of give in to what you're good at.
Yeah. And I think losing Muse could be pivotal unless Kester can perhaps kill a ship without losing anything this turn to sort of get them sort of back on level terms. Because he's got the extra, the extra red dice from Hollow, but obviously Malorus can absorb a lot more damage than a TIE fighter can.
I mean, Brendon can't kill Hollow because the ship's beautiful and I'll be sad. It's like in real life, you can guarantee if I've painted my ship, I paid Jason to do it, that's the one that's going to die.
Yeah. Hey, talking about painted ships from Jason, guess who won one this evening?
I've seen a scene, he jammy get.
So, for a little plug for our friend Jason at Enigma Wargaming, for those who don't know, if you back him at Patreon from the £5 sort of $5 level up, he does a monthly giveaway, and tonight he raffled off 2 painted ships, small ships of your choice, and 3 £25 vouchers. And I was very lucky to win a painted ship of my choice, which, considering I only became a patron on the 30th of November, I think I'm a little bit lucky.
Especially now because he's cancelled his subscription.
I was going to post up in our group chat going, would it be bad form to cancel my Patreon now? So
We've both done. I won one of his raffles for the Separatist Swarm as well.
Oh yeah, no, that was nice. I mean, to be honest, if I was on a lot more money, then I definitely would have bought that. But obviously, just weighing up what you can afford, and I felt I could afford the sort of £5 a month to support Jason, and plus he's very generous with what he's giving away. All good.
Well, the funny thing is about the Swarm that I won, I actually only went on it because I wanted to make sure that he sold all his tickets, because he painted it for someone and then COVID had happened.
Yeah.
He'd asked him nicely if he could maybe not pay him, and Jace, being nice like he is, was like, no, it's fine, I'll have it. And then raffled it off to get his money back.
Yeah, so I might have a chat with Jason and see if he fancies, if I pay the difference, if he paints up the XI shuttle I bought. Get it done in my, the Tron colours, the Ghost Rider.
Yeah. You need another one though.
My
Thai Brute come today.
Okay, cool. What was that pre-order? Was it?
No, I pre-ordered it, but on the late side, so I didn't get one. It just turned up today. So I was a bit excited.
Interesting. So not a sloop or K-turn from Purple. Perhaps he felt it was a bit too easy to predict and trying to get a block on Hollow here.
I know he said to me before that he does basically making kill boxes with him and just daring you to try and come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the best thing to do as a Swarm player versus Aces. Just sort of make a nice kill box and then just say, well, go on, where are you going to go and sit?
Yeah. Funny, I played my league game last night, and it was a very similar style match in this area where they're playing. I was playing a droid swarm, and so was he. And we basically ended up with Bump City like this for 2 turns.
Well, it's nice. It's a couple of nice self bumps there. So he's obviously planned those moves very carefully, having pink to fly forwards, and then did a hard turn with green that would basically just bump into pink. But also keeps green's arc facing the right way. So
it kind of looks like a shadow image of a ship moving slowly.
So Revis, Revis and the blue have both attempted. No, just Revis attempted a K-turn. Obviously didn't fit. Not terrible. I mean, Revis takes a stress, but
I mean, he can still get his hits, can't he?
Yeah.
Target locks.
Yep. So purple's bumping.
That's a good call by Brendon.
Wow, the call will be interesting to see where Hollow ends up. But Malorus has been bumped. Oh, Hollow has been blocked. So yeah, very, very close. I wonder if I could try and zoom in before you even move that template. But Hollow's, I mean, he's getting, I suppose, 2 modded range 1 shots. Yeah,
Malorus will probably shoot him.
Yeah, what I'm thinking though is that brown and purple are going to get range 1, focus, and possibly Malorus rerolls there. And Tina, if he wants to.
You can see him throwing some Tina in there. He did anyway. Because it changes any dice to a crit. It can be a blank, can't it?
Yeah.
Especially next to a juicy target like Hollow. Hit crit there. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll them.
Mm-hmm. 2
Double
hits, so yeah. Yikes. So that's both Hollow shields gone. This could be, unfortunately, a very quick game. This turn will be massive. If Hollow can survive now, Only got one shot into Malorus.
Not bad.
Yeah, but Malorus has got 2 green dice.
I know. He's not bothered about it, is he? But it's not bad for having no mods, I guess. It's a range one here, I imagine, into pink, is it?
This is TN, so yeah, TN
I'm
can
saying, I
shoot.
think he
Yeah,
shoots
shoot
purple.
purple.
Is
Yeah.
it pink or purple? Purple. Yeah. I guess
So
you'll have to check for Malorus. Okay.
He's within range. So 2 hits and looks like 2 evades, so all good.
Yeah.
So TN's ability, for those who aren't aware, is while another friendly ship performs an attack, if you are at range 0 to 1,
so it's going to Malorus 1, and I can
or
see him using. Is he going to do it?
I don't know who was shooting there because only one of those will get a Malorus 3.
He's just turned it down, but he has taken a crit into Tina.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Try and take Hollow out. Weapons failure.
That's dead.
Jesus. Oh, that last one was a direct hit.
Doesn't matter though, does it? It's only 2 hull on those Type
No.
A's.
Oh, but it was so pretty.
So this is it. Now we have the potential for possibly maybe another TIE fighter disappear. I mean, spends a focus 3 into blue. Blue has got its shield.
Shield and a hit.
Yeah, half points. This is it.
One into
Yeah,
blue.
2 more shots potentially.
So he's going to
Ooh.
Malorus. Lahuz is probably taking a lock, if he remembers. I don't think he's remembered. No, he must have forgot. Maybe he's already got someone.
He has to Malorus that blank. Doesn't matter. He has moved the lock here. Looks like Ben's crashed. I think it's half on Reavers as well.
Unlocked, I don't know.
That was another direct hit as well. Oh, wow. In a way, it's a bit lucky he hasn't lost any more TIE fighters here. Oh, I'm not writing off Kester by any means. Well, I am. No, I am. Yeah. Well, he's lost Hollow. He's lost Muse. Reavers is now in 1 hole. He's got half on one of the other TIE fighters. The only chance he has here is if he can somehow kill, but the way the arcs are facing, he can't shoot the damaged TIE fighters. He hasn't got very many mods, so we've got hit crit there into blue. Disable power regulator bullets. I mean, there's nothing, nothing against Kester here. It's just, it is X-wing at
It's
the end of the
definitely
day.
an uphill climb right now, isn't it?
Well, I mean, with the fact that Malorus is on the board and he's now outnumbered, almost 2 to 1. There's
definitely.
Yeah, there's no way Kester should win this game.
No, it definitely.
Another damage on blue. So the only glimmer of hope he's got is if he could finish off blue. Which, without a focus token, he won't be doing there. Yeah, absolutely. That block on Hollow was massive, and this is it. Like, we were thinking, possibly. Well, I was thinking possibly a K turn with purple. Maybe some sloops, and actually coming with those 2 banks, he'd blocked Hollow's move to the left, and then with the sloop with Tina, that blocked the move to the right, but then also, gave him the perfect kill shots with purple and brown. Now his defense rolls weren't great, but essentially that's what happens with an ace without force and without a focus token.
Yeah. It's like I say, it was a shame because he's lost his 2 named pieces really early on, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got Revis, but he's only a pretend named one, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's still only an I1.
Yeah, I mean, Revis's ability is nice, but Revis could now get initiative killed by Tina or Malorus.
Did he move his Revis lock over somewhere?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
mine cut out. I missed it when I...
Yeah, he did move. I think he moved it to green and then he moved it to blue because they both got strained.
Oh, right.
I mean, so the blue TIE fighter for Brendon's going to be ioned. Oh, no, he's not. Because he picked that up after he engaged, so he's not going to get that until afterwards. But both these players have played very well. This is obviously a knockout event, so I'm not exactly...
No.
Sorry?
No, Brendan's told me repeatedly that he's not played well. He said he's not good at X-Wing. He keeps telling me he's not good. Even though he keeps making cuts and doing well, he's definitely not good. I somehow don't believe him.
But we'll see how long obviously this game goes on for. But for those who are interested, we'll be back at 8:30 UK time. So roughly speaking, about
40 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes after this game finishes, we'll be back, and we've got Ian versus Dom, I believe.
Yep.
Not had a chance
New
to look at the list yet. New stuff, is it?
They both got new ships. Can't remember. I did like the look of Dom's list. I can't remember how many new ships he had in his list off the top of my head. I'm about to look now myself. It was an interesting list. It was the one he was talking about on the cast the other night.
Apparently it's Liam versus Dom, but I'm not sure who Liam is.
No, you must misspell it. It's Ian. Yeah, sorry, it's all new ships on both sides.
Cool.
So I'm interested to see how they play because I've not actually tried the new ships yet.
No, I mean, I was tempted actually. Perhaps get the ETA, get that pre-ordered because I don't believe they've come in yet, have they?
I've pre-ordered it. It's not come in yet, no. So I've not got any of my ship checks. I'm waiting for that one to come in. And they wouldn't ship the ones that I've already in, which is annoying. Considering they've just shipped me my Brute. They could have just put it in the same box because the box was massive.
So we got a couple of K turns here, but now Brendon, can afford to do the K turns. Not going to be taking many shots back.
That's a block there, I think.
It is as well, but also blue's...
It's trying to be the block, isn't it?
Yeah, blue will be ioned after this engagement.
Nice little sloop.
Ooh. Hard 2 there from Revis. No, this is well. It's tough now because obviously Kester's not got very many tokens out there for his own ships. And with Malorus on the board still, Brendon's red dice are just going to be that much more effective with or without focus tokens.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard. The dice gods have got to be in his favour, haven't they?
Well, he's gonna roll more red dice, and so.
Oh no, I mean for Kez to come back.
Yeah.
Just put Hollow back on because it looks cool.
Rule of cool. So it's like Tina's going to shoot purple. So Malorus, the blank, the hit crit. Purple's got a shield, so not using its own ability. Loses the shield.
One.
How many dice did?
Good work.
Doesn't TN got weapon failure?
He didn't hit anyway.
He lost a shield.
Oh right. As you see it.
Yeah, so just go re-roll the attack. Of course, he gets 2 hits. So I think that's the.
All the evades are this time.
So in fact, that's probably worse for Kester.
So does he get the shield back?
Don't. Yeah, No, I think he still.
No, he loses the shield.
Yeah, loses the shield, but
And then the next attack did the damage, did it? Well, confused now. Yeah, it's all right now, isn't it? Just see Brendon's hands zipping all over the place trying to figure it out. I'm well confused now. Shield was from TN, so they're doing the shot again. So they've rolled it right back.
No, they did. I thought they already did it.
Yeah. No. So
no,
the shield was done by TN.
Yeah, but they re-rolled it, and TN got 2 hits, and that's why I said it's the same result.
Yeah, but Kez rolled all the evades on his dice.
I think that was for another shot.
I don't think it was. That's why it's back to full.
Okay.
So I think now he loses a shield and a crit.
Because
you have to roll it back completely, don't you?
Yeah, no, I thought they'd
can't take the.
Yeah, but after I said it, they'd
afterwards.
Yeah, after I said it though, they did roll an attack, which I assumed was for TM, but obviously I can't hear the player mic, so it's all fine. So, what's that one? Find a pilot on TN.
Oh, nothing there. Malorus the blank. 1 hit. Oh, it's spent its focus too, sorry. And an iron there to next turn. So he's evaded that one.
So you got the evade, so green's fine. Okay. It doesn't look like Brendon was able to kill anything, so potential here for Kester maybe to try and get a killing blow.
Yeah, he needs to take something off, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Brown was the last of Brendon's ships to shoot.
Yeah, if you watch, I don't know if you can see the dials, but he flips his dials after each one shot.
Yeah, I mean it's quite good practice for as a Swarm player to do. I used to do that with my Power Ranger ties and A-wings just to sort of help manage it.
I do the same thing. It's the easiest way to remember for myself. 2 hits, it's not bad. Where's he got focus? Nope.
So Maris has a focus.
Yeah. So shields are down.
Yeah, still got 5 hull. Well, so you have to do 2 damage
Stop
cards.
being a negative Nancy.
We have to do 2 damage cards to it to get half points.
It's like you've played it before or something.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, disrespect Natty defense roll there. I suppose he rolls it to get rid of the strain, I guess, but oh wow. You know, that's it, you know. Come on, Brendon. He's already down and out. The disrespect Natty roll. So TN is only on 1 hull, so maybe. Oh, 1 hit. No focus tokens. And yep, Tina is going down.
Oh, Brendon didn't get a chance to zombify it. He definitely got his money's worth out of it this game, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Poor Pocknell's dead. That's who we should name that ship after.
Alright. Oof.
So planning, I guess.
Yeah, so I was going to just double check the overlay and make sure I'm all caught up, which I think I am. The disabled power regulator is gone now.
Well, it will do when he moves.
Well, he's got the ion token though, hasn't he? So that's fine. So I think we are. So score wise, it's 135 to Brendon, 54 to Kester. I mean, 2 of Brendon's TIE fighters on 1 hull, and 1 of Kester's is. I mean, and like you say, Malorus has now got shields down, so maybe if you can get a crit on it or something, and maybe that really starts to struggle. Well, and Malorus's dial's not great for sort of turning round, so it can do the hard white too, but you're probably going to find that Malorus is not going to be shooting for the next few turns.
Maybe I'll throw him in for a bump. Get the intimidation off.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, yeah, he could do a red stop there, maybe. Be a pain. Absolutely, Andrew. Yeah, if Malorus does die, he is still ahead, but you'd imagine that 1 or 2 TIE fighters would probably go before Malorus, and it all depends what Kester's got left. If Kester's taking 2 TIE fighters versus 2 TIE fighters at that point. Probably should have got them to change the colours on some of their ships. Unfortunately, they both were like custom paint jobs. Because we got 2 greens, 2 blues, 2 purplies. And if I get a slight profile view, I think you can probably see the artwork on the wings are different on both sides. And going first actually could be beneficial for Brendon here now, because actually he's going to get those all-important focus tokens for his TIE fighters. Okay. It's not a terrible position here, actually, for Kester. You know, Reavers can shoot blue. So no shots on Malorus.
Does intimidation trigger on your own ship?
I think it's
No,
at enemy ships.
No, it says enemy ship, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise nobody would take it.
Yeah, Kester's in a bad spot, really.
Well, this turn could be crucial, because like I say, Reavers can kill blue, and maybe like another TIE fighter somewhere else can get brought down. Oh, nutties.
What's Malorus got a strain for? Should it not be here on Greg Cadet?
No, because it did a blue as well.
No, Malorus has just taken a strain now.
Oh, yeah, well, did he? He didn't shoot, did
Malorus reroll, did he? The Greg Cadet did green. I think he's put the strain over on Malorus by mistake.
By all means, jump onto the table and ask him.
Let's see if I know what the chat says.
It looks like purple's dead. But we'll get a chance to shoot. Possibly just discussing, like, checking on health of different ships.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like pink is going to shoot into blue. This is Brendon's pink. Gets one crit to blue. Plenty of aids.
Yeah, let's put it over there.
Cool.
I thought it was.
I think you're right. I didn't see where the strain exactly came from, but I don't think it should have been on Mallow. Okay, so I think we're still with Brendon, aren't we? So there's range 2 shot into blue. Spends it for 2.
Confusing when they look the same, don't they?
Oh, I think was that double natties for blue there.
Yeah. Blue's not taking nothing.
No, and that's big for Kester. So all right, he lost a ship, but this is it. If Kester can take down 2 TIE fighters here, so hit crit from. Oh, he has the target lock as well. Oh, hit it crit. Spends it. Takes 1 and dies. I think we're going to see the board thin out a little, which will help us with the overlay.
What are you bothered about starting out your stuff?
Well, I meant for the people looking at the screen trying to work out what's where. As everything is starting to overlap on your move.
I think we've arrange one into something, I imagine.
I mean, maybe purple's on one hull, isn't it?
Maybe shoot purple then, yeah.
I say it's all it's all about
it's into purple.
Maybe because it's got a focus token he was just considering. Oh, just survives.
Cheeky.
So, yeah.
Well, he's coming back a little bit.
Well, yeah, he's taking guns off the table. Malus will be out for a couple of turns whilst he probably tries to turn around.
Oh, 2 hits into pink.
Yeah.
So that's now pink on half points, isn't it? And he's only got 1 left as well now.
Yeah. It's like a range 2 shot into pink to try and finish it off.
Yep, 2 there.
I think
This is 3 dice this time.
strain's gone there. That's gone.
Yeah.
It
still pops him.
Yeah, pops him.
So that's not actually a super bad round for Kester, is it?
He lost one. He lost 1 TIE fighter, but took 2 out. So the score is now 147 to 91. So Reavers is still on 1 hull. The green TIE fighter is looking okay. Blues at half points.
And Malorus isn't exactly going to be in the game anymore.
No, but
probably not shooting.
But Reavers is going to be out of it for a little bit now because he's either going to have to do K-turn or sloop. Purple might have an interesting decision here about whether or not it goes through that rock. I think possibly.
Yeah, he could just self-bump, couldn't he? And not self-bump, sorry, bump into Malorus. Stay where he is.
Yeah, I think you have to this turn. Like, the hard turn will be fine to the right next turn if Malorus flies over the top. Evening, Jason.
Mr. Enigma himself.
We were just discussing what lovely ships I might have to get for my my Patreon winnings in your monthly prize draw.
And that he's now leaving your Patreon.
Only you would be so cheeky.
I would never do that to Jason. He's been too nice to me.
So, 17 minutes remain in the game. Brendon is still ahead. But the TIE fighter... So what are we on? It's 3 apiece now with TIE fighters.
Yep.
Let's see.
Only 2 of Brendon's are on full health.
Yeah, and they've got their shields as well, which could be crucial. And this combat could be what? Brown, purple, green for Brendon versus blue and green for Kester, as Reavers potentially has to sloop away or K-turn.
It would be hilarious though if Brendon's purple went over the rock and blew itself up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In true TIE fighter style.
I just realised as well that's the rock that the Admiral is currently sat on.
Oh yeah, I've been looking for him. I couldn't find him. Upside down, he's got his belly up as well.
You take bonus damage if you go over that
one. No, what happens if Brendon goes over, it gives it a little kick and stops it hitting the rock. No,
okay.
He's avoided it.
Yeah,
Coward.
Yeah, so he's made a bit of space there. Interesting to see then when where Kester's blue and green end up. Brendon's almost given up on the sort of the shots that turn. What move did the green do? Did a 2 bank left, okay. Couldn't really do much else. Ooh. I think green has fitted into a nice little pocket there that's not going to get shot.
Purple's close, isn't it? I think it might just
And then a self bump from blue. So this is it. Brendon's given up all those shots, or potential shots, this turn. You jam. Yeah, jam, jam, jam. Get that strawberry jam all over the green TIE fighter. Do it. Do it.
Don't want to know what goes on in your bedroom, Tim.
There's absolutely no decision to make here. You jam off that focus token.
Yeah.
You can't afford to let Kester have any mods here. It may not matter. He might roll like 3 hits or something stupid like that, but yeah.
I mean, unlucky for Kez that the one he probably wants to shoot probably isn't an arc. Like, he'd really like to try and pop purple.
I mean, blue can probably shoot purple.
I guess you see what blue's got, maybe. See if you can pop him. But he is the one with the focus token.
Like, both of them could shoot Malorus here. It's got less green dice. It hasn't got the focus for defense. You can get a half points by putting 2 damage cards on it. And depending what your crits are, if you get any crits through.
Yeah, he's gone into Malorus.
That's what I would do. Or what I would hate you to do, shall I say. Oh, that's the hit crit.
Half points.
What's that crit?
It's not flipped it yet. Disable power regulator.
So, not that important at the moment.
Is that another range one?
Just range 2.
Oh, it's range 2.
I mean, I think you take it into Malorus, because if Malorus dies, Brendon's TIE fighters become way less effective.
Yeah. He's doing it.
I think you bumped there, didn't he? So there's no damage.
Yeah. He actually rolled too many dice. What was you rolling? Still nothing. A fake target lock there as well.
Okay, well. So, Brendon gave up his shots, but in the end, just took damage on Malorus. So, didn't lose any TIE fighters, which is big.
Just think we're just going to see lots of sloops here.
I think so. I think you bring those arcs around. It's too early to try and run away and conserve points. You've got 12 minutes left.
And he's only just winning, isn't he, now? Like, he
147 to 114. I mean, the TIE fighters are cheap, so, they're not going to get him a lot of points, but, 3 more damage to Malorus gets him another 23 points, so that puts him on 137, so it'd be 10 points behind. But like I say, it's just, if he pops Malorus, I suppose it'll all be at initiative 1, though. They would potentially get one last turn of using Malorus. See, I wonder if Malorus does a red stop here.
There's a possibility just to be
just to see
in
if
the way.
Yeah, just to see if Kester's may fly forwards. At least then we might get Malorus arc. The only issue might be though, like Reavers could do like 3 forwards, clear the stress, and then if Malorus red stops, gains a stress token, then Reavers takes a target lock.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think that's a good one though, because you must think that. So Brendon moves first, so his TIE fighters can all like sloop and K-turn, and then it's where Kester's end up. But Kester's could just do like blue maneuvers, take focus tokens, or blue or white maneuvers. Yeah.
Hope not to be.
I mean, I'll be honest. I thought this was going to be very one-sided, but Kester is still in it. It's still advantage Brendon at the moment. It's a very, very close final. So here we go. So we're getting the K-turn with brown, sloop with green.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Just throwing those arcs wide, hoping that one of Kester's TIE fighters will be in one or more arcs. Oh, you can sloop, I can sloop.
Did he dodge that arc there? Not sure actually.
Yeah, it'd be very close. I don't know. Blue chickened out. Did a hard turn. Take a focus. Yep, 3 forwards from Revis.
Yeah, just
Clear
trying to get
stress. Do the
involved.
focus. So, oh, yep. So, I mean, 1 forward's fine. I think there. I mean, you don't get to shoot. You don't get to shoot anything. Oh, actually, yeah, the red stop would have been lovely there. I mean, sure, you'd be handing Revis a double modded attack, but with 2 red dice, you probably would survive it. Or hit crit going into the blue TIE fighter. And 1 evade, so it has to spend the focus or take crit. Which could be double damage if... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to spend it just to be on the safe side. Interesting. Is an ion token a red token?
Orange in it. So yeah, he could have done it. I think it's orange anyway.
Looks very red on the actual template. I'm just thinking about Revis. I don't think he took the target lock, but so he just measured to see.
It's not 2 though, isn't it? I think.
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
1 to 2. Sorry.
Definitely should have done the red stop there. So hit crit, going into blue. Is taking the crit now. What's that?
Yes. Damaged engine. Blanks there. That's fine.
So again, Kester's kind of got away with that turn. So yeah, that red stop with
damaged engine's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
It's alive though. That's I think all that Kester needs at the moment is TIE fighters to stay on the board. Revis takes 2. I think this is in the Malorus.
Yeah. And he takes all 2. So that's 1 hull left.
And green's bumped, so green can't shoot Malorus. This is it. That red stop. Yeah, red stop would have given.
No, he still takes it. So he could possibly kill Malorus if he's good.
Well, he's bumped, so he can't shoot him at the moment.
Oh, spicy. Hit crit.
I mean, yeah, Brendon's green has got a shield. Yeah, still got his shield.
Range 1 from blue. I imagine into green.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his only shot anyway.
No focus token now, though, because he had to spend it in defense. Oh,
he didn't need it.
Who cares? So, we do have the shield here, so the TIE FOs are... Oh,
natties all around.
Natties into natties. So, okay. 6.5 minutes left in the game.
I reckon this is probably the last turn.
Yeah, and you'd imagine Malorus potentially dies here, but can Malorus kill a TIE fighter before it leaves? I think you definitely don't do a red stop here because Revis can surely just rolls up behind Malorus here, hoping that it does a red stop. And let's see. Yeah, I don't think Revis will even hit that rock. Go straight forwards. So, thinking probably a sloop from the Kester's blue.
You're probably okay going straight with Revis.
Yeah.
It's a bit close to that rock, isn't it? Is it 2 sloop or 3 sloop?
I think it's 2 sloop with the TIE fighters and 3 with the SFs.
That sloop's a bit.
Yeah, 2 sloop with the FOs, 3 sloop with the SFs. The blue could easily sloop to the right there. get a bus through there. Yeah, and like but blue could equally could just do a hard one to the left and just focus. Maybe get a shot on brown. Green probably jumps over blue, or maybe purple does, and does a focus trying to shoot Revis, because Revis is only in one hole. And this is it now. Each TIE fighter that Brendon can kill now, if he can finish them. Pausing this time for a second. Okay. So we're down to 4 minutes on the clock. Oof. Yeah, I don't know if I would have done those perhaps the other way around, maybe. Just because I think
going all in on Revis.
Well, I think Green's going to have the better shot. I wonder if Revis will go too quick. Perhaps fly past Purple's arc here. I'm not too sure. Nice couple of focus tokens could be massive, though. Okay, so the sloop, yep. Did see the sloop here from the blue TIE fighter. Revis did go 2 forwards. Yeah, very interesting to see what Green does. Hard 2 to the left, so that is blue, so clears the stress. Has Malorus gone straight, or has Malorus banked?
They can evade. I guess he don't want to give up half points on that one.
Yeah.
Because he's aware this is probably the last turn.
Okay, so Malorus is just on the bank.
He's bumped anyway.
Could have done with the
yeah,
action, potentially. The focus might have been useful.
He's
But...
taken the lock
Yes.
this time. So range 3 into that guy.
Range
No
2.
mods. Got 1 in Malorus 1.
Oof, hit crit.
Hit crit.
That's blue dead, and that's an initiative kill as well.
Yep, Hullbridge lame. So he's going to shoot Revis. Cheers. Range 2 obstructed.
Like the way the arc came out, knocked over the turtle and knocked the focus token. Hit crit into Revis. Gonna get.
And Revis only got 1
green.
left as well.
Yeah, 4 green dice here. Yep, plenty of evades. No shot from purple, so it's just brown. Range 3 obstructed into Revis. May as well take the shot. Oh.
But the problem is he has to Malorus now as well.
Yeah, but I don't think he's getting shot.
I mean, green might shoot him.
Yeah, so...
Range 2.
Obstructed the Malorus, but he's just got to get 1 damage through and he's double modded.
And he is strained as well.
Yeah.
Malorus should only roll 1.
No, he shouldn't.
Doesn't matter.
It's obstructed.
Oh, was it obstructed? Sorry.
Malorus does go down.
Direct hit as well.
But that, yeah, killing blue off is obviously just kept him ahead a little bit, because now I don't know if green's got a shot. I don't think they're even checking, to be honest. It looks like it's just out. I think that's pretty much game there. Oh, well. What, they may be able to get 1 more turn, and they've got a minute left on the clock. What's the difference?
Oh, Kester's already set a dial anyway.
Yeah, so it's 22 points difference here. So he has to either half 2 or kill 1 complete TIE fighter without losing any more points. And he's 2-3 down on TIE fighters. Green can only Kester's green can only shoot if it does a sloop. Don't think the K turn will keep it on the board. And Revis might have to sloop to try and get a shot as well. It's brown on. See, brown's undamaged. So I think Kester's looking for a miracle here. That is time in the match. Just want to say a big thanks to everyone for watching. This will be uploaded to YouTube and viewable on our Twitch for a couple of weeks. If you haven't done already, please give us a follow and you'll get go live notification on our future matches. And if you subscribe to us on YouTube, you'll get notifications when the matches go up on there as well. So it looks like we've got a K-turn from purple, K-turn from green, who's strained but doesn't really care, and then brown's just doing a bank. Probably looking to try and kill box Revis here.
Oh.
That landed. I don't think it bumped, did it?
Yeah, it's landed. Nice. I mean, he's in the kill box still.
Well, so he does a focus here. Well, unless he's I'm going to argue perhaps about a barrel roll out of arc, but okay. Now I guess he's not taking the modified shot. Just, I mean, I think though if he dies, I don't think killing Brown will save him. Let's see.
Range 2.
Well, losing Malorus has had very little effect for Brendon's dice. Okay, so Revis is dead.
Yeah.
So the difference now is 35 points. So killing one TIE fighter is not enough.
Oh.
But well played to Kester. You know, I think he was down and out very, I wouldn't say early on, but you know, that's that second engagement, you know, having lost Muse the previous turn and then Hollow. I think Kester's done well to battle all the way through the final, and certainly kept a lot closer than I thought. He might kill Brown. Oh no, he's got the focus. Just does the shield. Right, I think that's it. We'll head to the table. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Brendon. Well played.
Thank you.
Commiserations, Kester. I think after that second engagement, having lost Muse and then Hollow, I mean, essentially, I wouldn't say I've written you off at that point, but it was a very steep uphill battle. But you fought, for the next hour.
Quite so unlucky right at the beginning, I would have had a good chance because it was pretty close here. I could technically have won this turn, although it's very unlikely.
No. Well, before Revis died. If you'd killed Brown, I think you may have just got it.
I mean, obviously, I only did one shield. It wasn't very likely to kill Brown. Yeah. It was when Blue died. That was when I was really like, I can't really win this. Having Malorus just ping me off before I could get a shot in. I think I had a chance clawing back otherwise, but not really very likely. But you've got to cling on to hope. Yeah, if I hadn't, I was really stupid with Hollow. I thought I'd clear it even if you did the 2 sloop. But I probably should have just done a sharper move and then come round later. But I wanted to get past tokens in. If Hollow had survived that, I think I'd have had a very, very good shot. But
I mean, I think it's a great setup from Brendon. Putting in multiple blockers or kill box, depending which way you'd obviously gone there. And I mean, that's it with the swarms and the aces sometimes, isn't it? You just put the bodies in the way and just hope something bumps in.
Yeah, I don't think.
I was not expecting a bump at all.
No, but well played. It's a knockout event. It was essentially a top 100-odd player event or whatever it was, or 100-player cut. So you have obviously won every game that's put in front of you. Yeah. Unfortunately, apart from the final. So well played, Brendon.
Thank you.
You're champion of Knock the Sith Out 2 Hyperspace Boogaloo.
I keep losing at these finals.
Well, no doubt there'll be another event similar to this at the conclusion of the current league season. So, perhaps we'll get some redemption. But unfortunately, tonight was not your night. But well played.
I think that's my 4th final during lockdown that I failed.
Well, I mean,
played a blinder though. To be fair, you came back from. We really didn't expect you to come back as well as you did.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I'd basically lost once Hollow died, but you gotta keep going. Good what you can. Could have really done with one extra ship there. Doing some shots. Or rolling any evades at all. All right, cheers, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Brendon.
Cheers for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Wait.